Mr. Farid Chedid, the insurer of insurance companies.
Today, I stand among you to celebrate the success of Lebanese entrepreneurship. Jean, I don't agree with you. Every Lebanese is a business warrior. Every Lebanese is a successful business warrior. Every Lebanese has what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. The entrepreneurs are guided by their vision. They let no obstacle or challenge stand in their way. And they realize their potential and they give birth to one success after the other. But first, I would like to thank our host, InfoPro, who invited us all together here, an organization that over the course of 20 years has become one of the leaders in publishing in Lebanon and beyond, winning the trust of tens of thousands of readers and dozens of research clients around the world. In a few weeks, Chedid also, our first company, will celebrate its 20th anniversary. There are two ways for seeing our journey: the easy way, the marketing way, or the real story. I have a movie, I don't know if we can show it, and whether it will be possible to show it. It's 2 minutes. This is the marketing way, and then I'll tell you the true story.
There's no map for success. You have to draw your own path to it, one step at a time. This is how the leading insurance and reinsurance broker in the region redefined a whole sector. The story of Chedid began in a small office on a small island in 1998 with just 2 people. Ambition played a major role, helping the company to grow at an incredible pace. The team was young, but its drive was unstoppable. It would go out of its way to prove that the services it offered were worthwhile. All the clients who did put their confidence in the company still work with Chedid today. Chedid continued to hire some of the most talented people in the insurance and reinsurance business, and soon, the company was not climbing the ladder of success, it was leaping across rungs. Of course, no path to success comes without its fair share of struggles. But despite regional and international turmoil, while some were simply thinking of giving up, Chedid had the courage to stand tall and see every challenge as an opportunity. As they say, fortune favors the brave, and it favored Chedid, which became a major player in the industry with over 600 employees across the Middle East, Europe, and Africa. It also became the first company in the region to be registered as a Lloyd's broker. There are no secret formulas behind Chedid's achievements. If our people are the cornerstone, the values driving their decisions are the compass. Passion, competence, and ethics help us build fruitful partnerships and put our customers at the heart of everything we do. Those values made us who we are today and will definitely continue to shape our future. A future we cannot predict, but one we can create. For us, being among the top 20 reinsurance brokerage companies in the world is just the start. With innovation, commitment, courage, ambition, and dreams, we may be growing fast, but in spirit, we'll always be young.
Now that you watched the nice marketing way, I will tell you the same story, but in a different way. How did we do it? Challenges and obstacles were shadowing or blocking every step we made. However, we enjoyed tackling each encounter and turning them into positive stories. Anti-fragile is the word. Everything started in 1998, the year where I took the first step in my journey. After graduating from university with a master's degree, by the way, I have a few masters since, I was 21. I started working for a renowned reinsurance broker in London. In 1997, I was 23 and my boss asked me to work on a Middle East project. When the project was about to start, the group I was working for was acquired and the project stopped. My boss at that time believed in me and we decided to partner and establish a reinsurance broker for the region. People at the time were telling me that I was doomed to fail. I was too young to achieve, but I was not afraid. I had to raise funds, bring investors, and launch. I did that. I was 24. At the time, I pretended I was older. This is how Chedid started. My second challenge was to establish the company in European environment. It was the choice of Cyprus, a major challenge, a foreign country, new rules, new regulations, different language, but I decided to start everything there. A small office, 2 people with me, and by the way, they're still working with me until this day. From there, we focused on 3 territories, Lebanon, Saudi, and Greece, competing hard against multinationals or old established companies. It was hard, it was very hard, I can say. Even hiring people was almost impossible because the good guys wanted to work for the big and established groups. However, nothing stopped me from hiring a team of fighters, young, devoted, who believed in my project or dream. The vision was there. The vision was and still is, the best is not good enough. Even if we are recognized today as the best in our field, for us, it's not good enough. We fought on every front, defeated almost everything: competition, lobbying, weather, political crisis, regulation, and Chedid started escalating the mountains. In 2004, with the most talented people in the industry, we decided to relocate to Lebanon. We did it because we believed that Lebanon had the talent, the education, and the reputation. We kept Cyprus operation, but moved the senior people to Beirut. Shortly after, in 2005, Lebanon was hit by an incredible political crisis. Fear and terror invaded our homeland, the assassination of late Prime Minister Rafiq Hariri. But nothing was to stop us, and we started preparing ourselves for conquering new markets. Worse come to worse. In 2006, Israel decided to destroy Lebanon, and it started bombarding the infrastructure, villages, people, and roads. The economy was hit. Entire cities and villages were displaced. It was a real disaster for us. We were cut from our clients in Lebanon and abroad. In a business where you have to give peace of mind, you cannot be cut out of your clients. You have to be reached by your clients. So in 48 hours, we decided to move to new offices in a secure area in Lebanon. And we moved part of the team back to Cyprus and the rest of the team to Dubai. They operated and serviced our clients as if nothing was happening. Our team were calling every day, every hour, clients to tell them we're in business, business is going on. This was a defining moment for us and differentiated us from our competition. That time, I decided to never let anyone or any situation or any power in the world to stop my journey. And I promised myself to always protect my business and secure the people working for me and with me. The challenge and the threat turned into an incredible opportunity. When peace came back, we were ready for the new challenge. Because part of our vision is to create an institution. Transparency, corporate governance, and ethics were the fundamentals of our daily work. This has attracted one of the most professional private equity funds in the region to negotiate with us a participation. And you all certainly know the rules of private equity. We won the challenge, and a few months later, we had among us Euromena private equity funds, who count among its main sponsors the European Investment Bank and the French Government Investment Agency. Because I promised myself that nothing will ever stop our development, we established Chedid in the UAE to operate in the heart of the Gulf. We challenged the largest multinationals, the largest local players, but we believed in our values and we serviced our clients with ethics and transparency. And the Dubai challenge became a symbol of success. The Dubai financial crisis hit the business. Multinationals and major financial players started pulling out. Government projects stopped. Infrastructure, almost everything was stopped or on hold. It was again a threat. Again, we had to diversify and expand. We decided to establish in 2009 a new strategic business unit, an insurance company in Qatar. At that time, the state of Qatar was attracting foreign investors. We were approached by Qatari businessmen, and to make the story short, we decided to launch our first insurance company from Doha. If I had to listen to people were telling me, are you crazy? You want to compete with Qatari conglomerates, Qatari groups? I was telling them, we are a Qatari company. Despite the fierce lobbying, we managed to reach in less than 7 years the top 2 position in medical insurance in Qatar. Establishing SAIB, this is the name of the insurance company in Qatar, was one of the toughest challenges in my life. The Dubai crisis told me a good lesson: never stand still. After Doha and SAIB launch, we decided to open our second Gulf office, Chedid in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. In no time, our team made a difference and reached a leading position. Strong with our achievements and equipped with the best pool of talent and modern infrastructure, we took 2 new strategic decisions. First was to start a new business, which is the insurance broking. Our experience, our relations with more than 400 insurance companies in the region, our network of clients, we decided to launch Chedid Insurance Broker in Saudi Arabia, Emirates, and Qatar. You can imagine the load of lobbying against us that were roadblocks on our way, but we did it again. The second strategic decision was to move to an amazing continent, Africa. Because we like to partner with the strongest, we established a joint venture with one of the most reliable holding company in East Africa, IBL. At the time, they were called JML. Together, we acquired the largest commercial broker in Mauritius, and from there, we started penetrating East Africa. The same year, we opened our first Chedid African office in Casablanca to cater for North and West Africa. Challenges after challenges, nothing stopped us from turning them into opportunities and success. In 2015, we were appointed as a registered Lloyd's broker. We are the only Arab company registered as a Lloyd's broker. We opened our London office to serve this relation and to cater for some European markets. For us, it's a fantastic recognition to be part of the oldest and the largest reinsurance market in the world. The second recognition in 2015 was our listing among the top 20 reinsurance brokers in the world. Again, the only Arab company in the listing. If I remember what people were telling me, how we could compete with the giants, how we could survive in this market, we are today part of the top 20 in the world. Challenges never stop. The severe drop in oil prices has hit all the Gulf region. Major projects, infrastructure, investments, everything was hit. We were ready. No more 2006, no more 2008. Our people decided to go to new places, to new challenges. The Indian subcontinent is the new territory. Knowing its geographical, political, and language specificities, Chedid people had the courage and the will to cater and work in those great countries. The crisis pushed us to invest more in our strategic business units and to reach top position. This is why we increased our market shares, either organically or via acquisitions. In 2016, we acquired one of the leading broking firms in the UAE, Al Manara Insurance Services, and we proudly added Al Manara to our broking network. Last but not least, because we know that challenges are our daily bread and butter, despite the recent geopolitical disruptions, and at a moment where all our brains, our executives, and even our leaders were searching to live and work outside of Lebanon, our group was proud to export insurance and reinsurance services out of Lebanon. We offer services out of Beirut to 45 countries, Middle East, Africa, Europe, and Indian subcontinent. Our business retained and helped executives, Lebanese executives, to stay and even come back to Lebanon. Relocating to Lebanon in 2004 was for me the most challenging and rewarding decision I ever took. I have no regrets. Because I love my country, because I'm proud to be Lebanese, and because the group carries my family name, every step I did was fueled with ethics and transparency. Yes, we are aggressive. Yes, we want to lead, but we want to lead with ethics and excellence. Thank you.